Okay. Morning, everyone. Welcome to test session number 435. And today I will try to solve again this problem that I tried a few days ago. And an essential is you have this array and these extra students. Yeah, let me copy this. Mm, yeah, you have a list of classes. Every item represents a different class, and every item of the item, in this case, the first is the number of students that pass the class and the total of the students. Yeah. Uh, I really, really like this problem. But well, in this case, again, every class, for example, the first is math class, the other is Spanish class, and the last is history. Okay, this is the first. Yeah, even for example, math, Spanish. Yeah, and the last. Oh, French. Okay. Okay. Now, the idea is that you have these classes, and the first item is pass. Is where is pass? The number of students that pass the class and the total students. Okay, and with this, obviously, you can get the average of the passes of this class, because basically it's divided total, no, the number of passes students between the total, and with this you have the average. Sorry for my words, it's not easy to write with this, but well, with this you have the total. Now what is happening? The problem said that you have these extra students that is have the guarantee that these extra students are good students, and it doesn't matter in which class you put these students, automatically these students pass the class. For example, if I have the math, and in the math the average is 0.5, yeah, if I use one extra students and put here, means that the total students is 3, and the total of the passes, the student pass the class is 2. Okay, now here is divide 2 between 3, it's equal to 0.6. Yeah, and you see now with an extra students, this average is much better. Well, not it's much better, but it's better than this. Okay, now the idea with this problem is figure out what is the maximum average that I can reach um, using these students in all the classes. The maximum average from of the all the classes, no, for every class. For example, in this case, the average is 0.5. Here is okay, 0.6, 0.6, and here is 1. Yeah, in this case, is sum all these values. Yeah, in this case is n between the number of classes, and this is the result. Okay, and we need to figure out if it's much better, for example, add these two values or two students in this class, or maybe one in this class and another in this class, or maybe one in this class and one in this. We need this is the problem. Discover what is the maximum average for all the classes that I can reach if I use these extra students. Okay, now the first point with this is we need to know all the time what is the uh, is calculate the average of the of every classes with the current students. Yeah, for example, the first is this. Is this. Okay, and now is 1 between 2, it's equal 0.5. Yeah, now of this is 0.6, and in this case here I am only using one digit, one decimal, but it's important use all the decimal that return the operation. But well, in this case 0.6, and in this case is 1.0. All are decimals or doubles. Okay, so it's equal 1. Okay, now the next is figure out what is the impact if I add one extra student in every class. For example, the maximum, or yeah, the average if I add an extra student here is 0.666. Here is 0.6. Now here 4 and 6, it's equal, is the same, I think, 0.6. And here between 3 and 3, it's equal 1, still in 1. Okay, and now is sort these elements is sort the elements in the maximum in as a using a pretty queue as a max heap, and having all the time in the top or in the first position, whatever, the element that keep the maximum. Oh, no. Sorry, I forget something, because these don't make sense, because all the time still the same value, and don't make sense this. The idea is that yeah, I remember. The idea is that this is the original and this is the new. Okay, and for example, the original and the new, the original and the new, the original and the new. And in this case, I need to get the difference between both. In this case, the difference between this and this is 0.1, between this and this. In this case, the difference is 3 between 5, it's equal 0.6. But 4 between 6 is 0.6666667. Okay, means that the difference in this case is 0.066667. Okay, this is the difference, and the difference between this and this is 0. Okay, if we look in this result, the we can get or the higher profit, or the higher, yeah, the higher profit or benefit that I can reach if I use only one extra student is in this class, in the math class, okay? Because I get this 0 0.1. 0 0.1 is greater than this, yeah? And even in this order, okay? It's a pretty cube. This is the first, this is the second, and this is the last because the benefit is 0, okay? Now, what is next? The next is have this. Now is having this result is take the element with the greater value, in this case is this, and use one student for this, okay? And put again the result. In this case, in essential is 2 between 3, no, is 3 between 4, it's equal 3 between 4, 0 0.5. In here, I'm not sure if I need to do the same between this and this. The difference is 0.1. I think that is this, right? And now this is converted to 1. Obviously, this is removed because it was used. And now, if I put again this value or this result in the pretty cube, this is still as a greater value. No, in this case, is this. This is still as a greater value. Means that I can put again this value here. In essential, with this algorithm, in following this logic, the maximum profit that we can reach using these students is put directly in this class. Yeah, both for the two students. Yeah, and the final is only sum these values. Well, this case is 0. Yeah, but this is the idea behind this algorithm. Now, I know that it's a little complicated at the beginning because it's add again the values in a few extra steps, but well, in this case, the first is priority queue for keep the elements sorted by the maximum average. And in this case, we need to save an array of doubles. Why? The first is the average, the passes, and class. Yeah. And in this case, max heap, it's equal new priority queue Okay, now, sorry. Okay, but here, for have the max heap, I need to use this lambda, or, no, then here is only double dot compare, and in the compare, I need to use the A in the position 0. I know, but it's in max heap, is in the positive way, for keep because usually the pretty Q um, use the base sort, means that in increase order. In this case, I need to use the pretty Q in decrease order. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. The next is iterate over the elements in the array. Here, this because class is a it's reserved name for Java class classes, and in this case the first is this is right. The first is average. No, the class only contains two elements. The total, figure pass, it's equal the class in index 0 and total index 1. And now here I need to calculate the average equal between pass and between total. Yeah, and now is put this value in the max heap. Is offer max heap. Offer in this case is new double and only put the average, the pass, the total. Okay, in this way, for example, following this case, this is the original, and here is max heap, and in this max heap, in this case, one between 2 0.5. Here is 0.5. This case is 0.6, right? 0.6. And in this case is 1.0. Okay. Oh, and I need one function max of fit, and in this case integer pass, integer total, and we need return double original average. It's equal to pass between total, and we need the new average is this plus 1 plus 1. Okay, and in this case, for example, if pass is equal 1, total it's equal to the average between 1 and 2, even is this is 0.5, and here and for the new pass is equal 1 plus 1 is 2, new total it's equal to plus 1 is 3, and in this case is 2 between 3, it's equal uh, 0. Well, is this, and now is calculate the difference between the new average less the origin average. In this case, the difference is, yeah, this is the difference. Now is, I need to put this here, the max profit. This is wrong. This is pass and this is total. Need to remove this. And now, in this case, for example, the first is the result is, well, this is the result. For the next is 3, 5, 4, 6, and 5 and 4 between 6. Well, this, okay, I think that the difference is the same now. And in this case, still in 1, because this increase and the difference between 1 and 1 is 0. Yeah, okay, in this case is 0, 0.0. Okay, and I think in this case is sorted by the first element. I think that disappear first, have the same value of this, keep the same position, and this is the last. Okay. Now, one moment. Now, now having this, the next step, okay, I have this. Now is iterate. No, it's a 4. Figure I it's equal 0, meanwhile I it's minor that the extra students I plus plus. Yeah, in this case, the extra student is equal to, means that I need to perform this operation 2 times. Now, ah, um, is get the current average. It's equal to, no, it's a double. Okay, I need to use a double here, here. And I'm not sure if I will get an error here. I think that no, but I hope that no. But well, in this case, double item, no, mm, max item. It's equal max heap dot pool that return the element with the maximum value. In this case is this, and it remove it. Okay. Now it's here. The next is a double average. It's equal item in the position 0. The other is pass position 1. Here is total, position 2, and um, is perform again this operation, max profit, but in this case is pass plus 1 and is total plus 1. Yeah, in this case, this one represents the current iteration. For example, in this case, we need to perform this operation 2 times. In this case, is the first, yeah, always is 1, and is the current, that in this case is 1. Even I will put here 1, 2. And in this case here, receive 2, 3. Yeah. 2 and 3, and I need to put again this value in the max heap, and instead this is put here, and here is plus 1, and here is plus 1. Even I think that I can only add here and use only the new variables. Now, now, for example, this is recalculate, and for example, do you imagine that the result is 0.01? Yeah. Now this value is put here. Even, you know what? I will perform this operation. In this case is 1 is 2, between 3 is because this is 1 plus 1 is equal to, and this is 3. The result get max profit, in this case receive 2, 3. This is 3, 4, and the average 2 between 3 is equal to 0. This, and the average between 4 is equal between 4 is this result. Now is this less this. Okay, the result is this. Now I need to save the new value, the new item with this, comma, 2 and 3. And now here, if I put is the first again, because 0.8 it's greater than 0.06. Yeah, and means that in the next iteration, because we need to choose extra students, now this is 1, I will get again this value. This average not use it. In this case, this is 2, this is 3, plus 1 is 3, 4, and 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4 get this. 3, 4, 4, 5. Okay. 4 between 5 is equal to 0.8. And this less 0.75. The result is this. Yeah. Now it's here. Now it's 0.5, 3, 4. And now this is put in the max heap. and this was removed at the beginning, yeah, because it's this. And now if I put this 0.5, okay, in this case, for example, now this change position and is moved here, yeah, because this is the greater element 0.06, the next is 0.05, and the next is well, 0. And yeah, I only need to transversal all the max heap. And the result. Um, Double result with 0.0. And here. Mm, is result plus equal max heap dot pool. In this case, it doesn't matter the order. In the position 0. And now is return result between the number of classes. Okay, I'm not sure here if this is the final result. Okay, let me check. Later. No, I need to calculate the average with this because this is the this value represent the possible value or the value that I can reach if I add an extra students in the current array, but doesn't mean that this is the current average. The current average between three between 5 is 0.6, only that. But in this case, if I add an extra student, means that is 4 between 6, and now the result is 0.66666, blah, 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 7. Okay, in this case, this is wrong. This should be 1 between 2. You know what? Only for avoid possible errors is this plus version of this. And now it result between classes of length. Okay. An error for this. Ah, adobo. Ah, is n. Ah, yeah, sure, because yeah, sorry. Here is double item. It's equal this. Now here is item and item. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's very great example. Ooh, definitely I really like this problem. But I will not submit this solution because I have fresh in my mind because recently I learned how resolve. But I think that I can reset. Hope that in the future. I would like that LeetCode had one option to like this, but instead only list is um, very similar like YouTube that have an option that watch later. Well, I think that uh, it could will be implement one feature similar like this for appearing the future random question that appear here in the one. But well, I think that it's enough for this session. Oh, thanks for following this transmission, and I hope see you in the next. Bye bye.